Indiana officials, 85 test positive for TB bacteria. Oh, and they wonder why it's suddenly exploding all over. 4 refugees with infectious tuberculosis sent to Indiana. This is where they admit they sent people there that they knew had it. Now, let's continue. It's a lot more than that. Record 499 Syrian refugees admitted to U.S. Folks, it's thousands in Austin. So that's, number one, that's a lie, but listen to this. Record 499 Syrian refugees admitted to U.S. so far in May. No Christians. Syria's 20% Christians. They're the real refugees. Obama will not let them in. Welcome back. I'm your host, Alex Jones. Wayne Madsen, investigative journalist, is going to be joining us to cover the waterfront, the full spectrum of news, and take your phone calls. His latest article is up on Infowars.com. CIA links top Hillary donor Soros to terrorist bombing. Soros is a major contributor to Hillary Clinton's campaign. I mean, we've got the Polish deputy minister. We've got, the president. We've got the president of Hungary. We've got German leaders in their Bundestag. We've got just incredible news here and documents being released. There's multiple declassifications on Soros right now. It's just incredible. It's incredible how evil this guy is. He even tried to crash the British pound. So in the new James Bond movie, the Quantum Group is the private corporation behind Spectre. And there's a George Soros character that just wants to ruin the world and be mean because he hates people. This is the real head of Spectre. Just give me a break, man. Some weird Nazi collaborator who actually has cats and an oxygen tank? Yes, we will kill James Bond. I mean, you cannot make it up. Give me a break. And I said this before, it's just weird. Both my grandfathers are dead now. They were both in World War II in the Army Air Corps. They both of them barely survived. One of them in a crash landing, the other plane shot up. And then their base got bombed, my dad's dad, and he got hurt, Purple Heart. So didn't go up, and then a few missions in, his whole crew got killed. Barely didn't make it fighting the Nazis. And then I've got to sit here, and you've got to sit there with a guy who was all the way back in World War II, a top Nazi collaborator, helping round people up. We have to put up with his crap. And then the Southern Poverty Law Center and ADL give him awards as a Jewish leader when he is the greatest living Nazi war criminal. And then he runs Media Matters and all these other groups attacking us. You people that work at those places, you are just horrible people. Because you're not just calling me a Nazi. You work for one who's anti-free speech and is putting Nazis in places like Ukraine. I mean, how freakish is that? I just can't believe it. It's so rich. It's just such horse manure. I've had Media Matters call me before years ago just for fun. I'd actually do the interview with their so-called, editor. They go, and you're not anti-Semitic? And I'm like, no, not like George Soros that funds you. He doesn't fund us. I pulled up Election Commission documents while I was talking to him and said he was their #1 funder. And they went, well, thanks for the interview. And I said, all you were doing this for was to act like you were actually a journalist. You're not a journalist. You're a hack. Our government's funding Sunni radical Muslims that have killed 300,000 people conservatively in Syria, most of them Christians, and Obama won't let one out. We had the clip 6 months ago. We ought to try to find it again. Something like Obama talks about it's not fair to only let in Christian refugees. And then he giggles and he goes, because that's not fair. Because that's not fair. The numbers come in every month of the thousands and thousands and thousands. And they'll say, oh, we let one Christian in, or no Christians in this latest group. I just covered the article earlier. They will not let them out because Turkey doesn't let the Christians out. They're to be murdered there. They're damned up in that country to be killed. And that's why the globalists are so stupid. That's why, well, in their lust to kill, that's why they can't beat the Syrians, the coalition of Alawites, Christians, Shiites, and others with the Russians, because they have nowhere to go, folks. They have to fight to the death. clean, toxic-free body is the foundation of true health. Introducing Deep Cleanse by InfoWarsLife.com, a scientifically formulated blend of nanocolloidal zeolites and organic ingredients that aid the body in cleansing chemicals and toxic metals. We use only the highest quality organic herbs backed by serious research, and we still bring it to you at the best price out there. If you wish to find Deep Cleanse and experience the all-in-one cleansing, visit InfoWarsLife.com. That's InfoWarsLife.com or call 888-253-3139.